Alright, I was not expecting this so soon for a non-anime archetype, but we got more Mermail support, so let's begin. So first off, we got a new Passandria, the Rumbling Atlantean, which is a level 7 water sea serpent with 2800 attack, 1600 defense, and the first and second effect are hard once per turn. The first one is that you can send one other water monster from your hand or face up on the field to the graveyard to special summon this card from your hand. This is already pretty good for a level 7 that can special summon itself, since you do have rank 7 exceeds, and this has 2800 attack, so that is already worth summoning. But the second effect is that if this card is no more special summon, even by its first effect, you can send one Atlantean or Mermail monster from your deck to the graveyard, then target one card your opponent controls and return it back to your hand, which of course will set up the graveyard. And the third effect is that your opponent cannot target this card for attacks while you control another monster other than itself. So it has some attack protection and also sets you up, so this is pretty good overall. Definitely worth playing. In which next, for a new Exceed monster, Abyss Right, the Atlantean Spirit, which is a rank 7 water sea serpent with 2100 attack, 2800 defense, requires at least 2 level 7 water monsters, and the first and third effect are hard once per turn. The first one is that if this card is Exceed summon, you can target one level 7 or lower fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster in your graveyard and special summon it, which is pretty nice. The second effect is that water monsters you control get 300 attack and defense for each material this card has, so on summon, this will have at least 2700 attack along with 3400 defense. And since most of your Mermail, Atlantean, Ace monsters all have 2800 attack, I say 3400 is a pretty good number. But anyway, third effect, you can detach one material from this card to set one Abyss trap from your deck. You have a good number of those when it comes to water themed decks, so this being able to search for any trap is pretty nice. Overall, a nice new support card that can set you up. And finally to a last card, which is the normal trap, Abyss Team, which both effects are hard once per turn, and you cannot use them in the same turn. The first effect is that draw cards equal to the number of different types of fish, sea serpent, and aqua monsters you control, and also you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except for water. This is some pretty good trap for some extra draw power if you need it. In which the second effect, where it's good at the graveyard, where if a face-up water monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect while this card is in the graveyard, you can banish this card to add one Mermail monster from your graveyard or banishment to your hand. The nice thing about this second part is that it doesn't even have to be by your opponent's card effect. It could even be by your own card effects, which you will have. I say this is definitely worth running, especially since you will have different types in those decks, and many other water decks as well. So that's it for the new Mermail Atlantean support. What do you guys think of it? Overall, it's cool, not as good as the first wave recently we got from Rage of the Abyss, and this was very unexpected too since we just recently got support. But overall, it's just pretty cool. But on that, that's it for this, and see you all next time.